Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Video Store Memoirs. I am your host, Kevin Salina. Thank you, as always, for joining us here. Today I'm going to be talking about a very entertaining spectacle that is one of those movies that should be seen in the theaters. Today I'm going to be talking to you about Gladiator 2. Let's start off with the usual way we always start our reviews here. Let's go to our friends at IMDb and see what they have to say about the movie. After his home is conquered by the tyrannical emperors who now lead Rome, Lucius is forced to enter the Colosseum and must look to his past to find strength to return to the glory of Rome. Find the strength to return the glory of Rome to its people. Straight to the point. A little closed off, but hey, it's called a synopsis for a reason. So, I saw this movie last night for two main reasons. One, Gladiator is by far one of my top favorite movies of all time. I absolutely adored what they did with that, the action, the intrigue, the drama of the story. And I am a hardcore Ridley Scott fan. There's rarely a movie that he comes out with that I do not put up my couple bucks to go see it in the theater. They're not all winners. As you've probably heard from me last year, he came out with the movie Napoleon. It was okay. It was not his best work. I was semi-impressed with it. This would be one of the latter situations. So I sat down also with trying to look at it with open eyes, because this also, it's been 24 years since the original starring Russell Crowe came out. And I was concerned of a sequel to a story where, spoilers if you haven't seen it, the lead character died. How are they going to keep a story going where the main character is no longer exists? Well, I'm happy to say, watching this movie, the continuation of this world was well thought out. It was extremely entertaining. It had some very good drama that you sit back and you can take in the intrigue, and you're on your edge of your seat, and it's not all having to do with what happens in the Colosseum. A lot of it has to do with what happens when people aren't yelling in the crowds, hoping to see somebody's blood be splattered on the Colosseum floor. Pedro Pascal, Denzel Washington, and Lucius, played by Paul Mescal. These gentlemen did a fantastic job with all of their roles. Pedro Pascal is, he's the guy right now. There's hardly a TV show, a movie, anything, you can't see this guy where you're not entertained. Sorry, I'm going to use the line from the movie all the time, but hey, this is what it is. Paul Mescal, I think this may be one of the first movies I've ever seen with him, and I have to say this gentleman really impressed me with his portrayal of this character, and taking this type of story and movie and putting it on his shoulders. Because when you see the original story, it's good. It has a beginning, it has a great middle, it has an end. And when you see that it has such a great end, to take the lead for a full-blown sequel, and it's one of like I said, it's one of those movies where you're not sure where it's gonna go, where the meat and guts are gonna come from to keep you entertained, when your focal point, which was Russell Crowe, is not in a single frame. Well, almost not in every single frame. They do some nice couple scenes here and there where they do nods back to the original movie, but it's not the main point of it. He owns the screen in every possible way. Paul Mescal does. His character is strong. He's sarcastic. He's angry. He's vengeful. You feel every emotion in him. And he's also a great leader. So, my hat off to this gentleman. I hope to see more with him. He did yeoman service. Now, the other thing that everyone knows when they see the trailer for this is the man, the myth, the legend, the two-time Oscar winner, Denzel Washington. As a critic, this man knows how to have fun with a role. You can always tell when he's really trying to hone his craft on a character, and then there's times in like movies like these where all he does, he shows up. He knows exactly what he wants to do with this character, and with a director like Ridley Scott, they've worked together, I believe, twice before this, and they trust each other to say, hey, I got this, and he's like, all right, take the screen, go get it. He looks like he's having an absolute blast with this role. It is such a subtle character, but it is one that, in the background of this movie, it's moving chess pieces around to try and make everything as gritty as possible to get to that final moment of victory for himself. He is all about the win, either if it's on the battlefield or just in his own court. He's going to get nominated for Best Supporting Actor. If he doesn't, I will be shocked. But overall, like I said, this movie is fantastic. It's fun. I will say, honestly, it's really fun. It holds its own. It's its own classic movie. But the original still leaps and bounds above. It's as much as like I praise Paul Mescal's performance in this, I still miss Russell Crowe in this in the Gladiator arena. I have to admit it. It's a good movie, but the original is still king. But that's my 2 cents. Hopefully you guys will listen to this. You'll let me know your feelings if you've seen the movie. If you agree, disagree, please reach out and let me know. I'm going to give this absolutely 3.5 clamshells. It's out in the theaters right now. Probably will be on streaming probably by the new year. So if you don't get a chance to catch it in a theater, definitely catch it as soon as you can. You can stream it. Like I said, Gladiator 2, director Ridley Scott. You've done it again. I am forever your fan. We're going to have plenty more movies that we're going to be doing between now and the new year. Going to hopefully get you a few more Christmas recommendations here and there. Like I said, if you want to argue with me, let me know your thoughts on how you felt about the movie. If you liked it more than me, if you liked it more than the original, please, come at me. Let me know your feelings. I love the debate. I welcome it all, please. Video Store Memoirs, you can find us on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X if that's what you call it. Whatever. Just type us in, find us, you leave us a like, a follow, and I appreciate every single one of you who take the time to do so. Like I said, my name is Kevin Salina. I appreciate every one of you. We'll see you soon. Take care, and always enjoy the movie.